Alright, evening everyone. We're at St James's Park after a great victory. Alnwick Town 6, Cullercoats 0. We're very kindly joined by Liam Wood, part of the Alnwick Town management team. Liam, talk through the week and a great performance today.
Well, for starters, obviously with last week getting called off with a storm, I just want to basically put our thanks across to yourselves and Tommy, Robert, Ian and all the rest of the lads who have been coming in through the week and getting the pitch sorted, getting the ground sorted, getting everything safe. Going on to today's game, I know we didn't train this week, actually the first time we haven't really trained properly, but we had a good 16 available. We had 2 lads call off in the morning being ill, obviously bugs going round and that. We've got 2 more lads come into this squad to get a full 16, even after 2 dropped out. And again, all the lads come on the day. I think everyone really has put a good solid performance in, and that's probably where we're at as a team now. Over the last few weeks, we've had 4 wins out of 5, a narrow defeat here against Cullercoats, where we probably could have drawn and went to extra time or whatever. And I think over the last 5 games, everyone's contributing, everyone's putting a shift in, and we're in a good place at the minute.
What pleased you most about today? You're speaking about the full 16. You actually used the 16.
Yeah.
Was that pleasing? Was that tactical? Was that injuries?
No. So again, we've started strong in the last few games, and I think that's important, particularly in this division. If you can get an early goal and take the lead, get your nose in front a little bit, you can manage the game completely differently for the rest of that game. So we've hit the post after 2 or 3 minutes today, and then Motty Slee's got his first goal for the club after 4 or 5 minutes. So we're 1-0 up early doors, we went 2-0 up, and again when the game goes on longer into the second half and you've got 5 lads who've trained well, like we've said, we want to get them all on the pitch and get them game time. So the likes of Jakey Lowe's coming back into the team's been great for it. Brett had an injury for a while, he's come back, he's trained really well the last 2-3 weeks. Get him on the pitch, and Andy Murray and Lewis, young Lewis, has come on. And then again he's got his penalty, scored a penalty, and Keys at the back, who has played well against Prudder, played well against Kemfika, and then he's had a couple of games out, but he's come on and contributed just the same as everyone else.
6-0, it was an absolutely brilliant result, great performance as you've already mentioned, but pleasing from me as a spectator and part of the club, particularly towards the end. Cullercoats were determined to the end. They really wanted to get a goal against you. Were you pleased the way your back line and everybody
100%,
contributed?
100%, because there is games where you're in front, like I've said, and it sort of gets end to end a little bit. If you've got a 2-goal cushion or a 3-goal cushion, it gets end to end, and both teams have chances. And Cullercoats were knocking on the door to try and get something back for them, and for everyone to stay strong. We were back 4 towards the end, just to sit in a little bit longer. And Zach, I thought, was outstanding, made a couple of really good saves, but it was up to him to sort of marshal that back 4 and get everyone determined to keep that back door shut, and a clean sheet is a massive help. So
we're on a really good run. Next up, Seaton Delaval. How do you envisage that game going? Do you reckon you'll have the same squad of players?
A week's a long time in football, especially at this level, and I've already mentioned we had a named squad for today's game, and 2 people have dropped out in the morning with illness, so anything can happen. Delaval actually beat with 3-0 here not so long ago, and they were really good on the day, but I know their manager's moved on and a new manager's come in, and they're just sort of finding their feet a little bit, so it's a little bit of the unexpected. I know they're on a bad run of form themselves. Cullercoats have beaten them today, but a week from now you never know. We've just got to look after ourselves, we've got to do our best through the week and get everyone raring to go again for next weekend.
Well, what's pleasing for me, as you said, we're on a good run of form. We seem to be climbing the table.
Yeah, up to 7th now, I think.
Up to 7th. So everything looking bright for the future. I'll be quite honest, I'm now cold and wet in the snow. I think it's time to call it a day, but Liam, thank you so much.
Right, nice one.
Really appreciate it, and thanks to all the team and all the management. It's been a great day. Well worth the effort of putting the ground together.
Thanks for your effort.
You haven't let the fans down or any of us. It's been brilliant.
Champion.
Thanks very much, Liam. Cheers. Ta-ra.